Welcome to the Fun Astrology Tuesday, October 18th edition of the podcast. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome back. You know, we covered most everything yesterday, but I'm looking at today and something we didn't have as many of yesterday, but boy, they really cropped up overnight. Bunch of quincunxes all over the chart. Not enough to make a yod. They're all in different positions, so we don't have a yod out of this. Oh, we could. It could be close, but we don't. But let me just list a couple of these planets that are in this quincunx 150 degrees semi-tense push-pull aspect with each other. Pluto is in a quincunx with Mars. Okay. Mars still in two legs of that trine. That third one with Saturn fell apart yesterday, overnight as well. So Mars and the Sun and Venus, let's continue that forward from yesterday. But Mars is in a quincunx to Pluto. We were talking about the Sun, and like I said, the Sun and Venus are joined at the hip all week this week. Well, they are in a quincunx with Neptune. I am just continually, I'm so focused on this with Neptune. I am so focused on how, whoever wrote The Matrix is brilliant from the standpoint of it's all just an illusion. And Neptune is so proving that out right now. And Neptune even is in a separating square with Mars. That was from last Wednesday. Okay, I just thought of something funny. Mars in Gemini, 2 lies, not just one. I was opening up a checking account here in western North Carolina the other day. Just wanted to kind of get a little bit more shored up locally. And the lady just pulled one out of the air, and I said, you know that's not right. And she did know, and she kind of laughed. We went on. But, you know, it's like people will just say anything. So we have the Sun in a tense aspect with the planet of deception. Watch out, watch out. Here's another one. Mercury in Libra, quincunx or inconjunct to the north node of the moon in Taurus. You know, there's one about clarity of thinking. Am I thinking in my past self? Am I thinking in my past paradigms? Or am I thinking where I need to be going? Even if it's uncomfortable. But are you thinking in that direction? And you know, some of that thinking could be a little bit challenged under this aspect. And one more karmic quincunx, there's one for you, karmic quincunx, Chiron and the south node. Something around that old wound might open up today or tomorrow. So those quincunxes, just that little bit of friction and tension across so many different areas of the chart, was something that I picked up on as we started to take a look at today. Now, as far as what's happening exactly over our heads, well, the moon has already entered Leo. That happened at 12:45 this morning Eastern Time. And then all the way bracketing the end of the day, Venus will trine Mars, as we talked about yesterday, at 10:20 p.m. tonight. Everything we said about that yesterday, roll right on into today. But we have the next set of Sun-Venus aspects tomorrow and Thursday. That is the Sun and Venus squaring Pluto. The Sun tomorrow, Venus squares it on Thursday. So you know everything we talked about yesterday as far as the trine, Saturn, Mars, Sun, Venus, well, now we're adding the transformational element to it. It was baked in yesterday. It's just we're bringing it forward into today. Strong applying energy. We're moving directly toward this, and this is a big aspect, and it absolutely could be a pivot point financially. You market folks, yeah, definitely. Switch of direction is how I would take that one. And typically it can be a very powerful aspect. So like if the market starts to rally, it could really get it on. I'm a little bit of danger zone mentioning that since I don't know what happened yesterday as I'm recording these last week so that I can be present for the trip. But, you know, Robert Glasscock likes to say 3 times the strength of Mars residing in Pluto. So this is extra power for your sun. However, for you, for your life, however, and your Venus, you love all those areas, right? But it is in a square, so there is the tension there to work through. So as we are working through this Venus-Sun week this week, these themes, as we've reiterated, money, love, relationships, partnerships of any kind, our aesthetic world of home, beauty, art, artistic expression. That certainly could encompass your career if you have an artistic career. All of these things coming under that transformation. All of these things subject to an increase in power, yes, but also from a theme of how can you make it better? What could be stripped away that doesn't serve? Remember, Pluto can be surgical. Is there a project? Is there a person? Is there anything related to those areas that you could just pluck off the table? You know, at the end of the day, you would be lighter without it. So when Yoda said, "The Force be with you, young Skywalker," that's the Force that he was talking about. That's the Force that is with you today and tomorrow. We've got and even on into Thursday. So that kind of sets us up for the next 3 days. All right, you guys have a great one. Thank you so much for listening.